So great to be here with David Noris, Regional Manager with ICN, the Industry Capability Network. Mate, you and I have been doing events in Orange. We've been walking the factory floors in Dubbo. We've been out at Broken Hill.
Yep.
We've got more events coming up, but really exciting to engage local industry, don't you think?
Oh, Michael, it's been fantastic. The industries that we've spoken to have shown so much interest in not only the AUKUS forum, but the networking that they're picking up, through the government agencies, CSU that attended today, IBM that are here today, and Fujitsu. Today has been such a great success, and I take my hat off to the AUKUS forum and what you're putting, you and Kathy and Christian are putting together. It is just great for the regional environment.
I thought it was great that Joel Fitzgibbon could join us this morning and talk about his insights as a former Defence Minister. But to bring people like the university researchers together with local industry like form manufacturing, they're wanting to engage more and find out what AUKUS is all about. But through your networks with ICN and the Gateway, we're really working together on those fronts, aren't we?
Oh, 100%. It's a winning formula. Together we really are kicking some goals, and it's showing by the amount of businesses and the interest that it is forming. And I can just see the success that will happen in places like Broken Hill, which will be fantastic, and Dubbo, and Broken Hill's had some knockarounds over the last couple of years, with mines closing and those sort of things. And going out there and introducing them to opportunities is going to be great for those places.
And I think, and you and I talk about this a bit, but when we can go to Dubbo, and we've got a family business there with two sisters running a company doing portable buildings, and we're able to connect them to a company in the north of the state at Glen Innes about lean manufacturing. And we all came together for a workshop with the ministers in Gunnedah at a town hall meeting about manufacturing.
Yeah,
mate, that's the magic, isn't it?
Well, that's it. That's exactly right. And you've only got to start a spark and let the fire go. Exactly right. Yeah, it just takes off, sort of thing or so. And it has been fantastic. And as I say today, it's been fantastic. The Bathurst Council really got on board, and it's been such a huge success for the amount of effort that they put in. Not saying Orange was really well done too, but just on the fresh in our mind from the Bathurst one today, it's been a great effort.
It's such a wide range of industry, more than just our capital cities. When you get out to places like Dubbo, Broken Hill, Glen Innes, Bathurst, the region's got a major part to play.
Oh, true, exactly right. There's some smart minds in these regional areas, and I sometimes I think that some of these businesses don't know how smart they are.
Yep.
Until they work under such adversity out here in the regional areas, and they have to make things work, especially as you go further west. I remember form guys out at Broken Hill,
yep. Fabtech,
yeah, and they talked about our guys just aren't welders. They learn X, Y, Z along the path. So the further you go, the more skillful the employee or the business becomes. I reckon
I think one of the good parts is that you've been able to then bring companies from Orange to talk at the UTS Tech Lab about bringing opportunities. So bringing the city and the country folk together and saying, hey, what can we do when we put our minds to it?
Yeah, definitely, and I look forward to that. Exactly right. And as you mentioned, in the presentation with regards to, Brumby Airlines, they're a small organisation, within Cara, and they've got manufacturing plants in China, but they want to bring everything back to Australia, and they're hell bent on any opportunity, and they're go-getters.
Yeah.
They're dead set go-getters.
And that's the fun part. I know that you and I both agree. It's the fun part is just walking the factory floors, meeting these local leaders in industry and saying, how can we support your efforts? AUKUS, the Prime Minister keeps saying, will be a whole of nation opportunity. So I think the work that you're doing is vitally important, and it's just great to work with you, mate.
Oh, thank you very much. And likewise with the AUKUS, I think it's as I said from day one when I visited at UTS there, UTS Tech, I was blown away, and when we got the opportunity to work together, in conjunction with Lisa at the time, sort of thing, and so I could see that there was definitely opportunities. You can bring opportunities to the regional business.
Yes. Who knows what the future holds?
Ah,
good on you, mate.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Michael. Pleasure, mate.